just
it's well balanced.
Very well balanced. It kind of makes you wonder how come this just wasn't the way. Like I don't know. I know a purist would say, okay, it just needs to be made with potatoes or just corn or something. I get that, but they made it work with the 4 grain. I advise others to do so because this is going to be a heavy hitter.
Hi, and welcome to the Liquor Connoisseur. I am Crystal.
I'm Roger.
Today we'll be reviewing Woodworks Distilling Company's 4 Grain Vodka. This distillery is located right here in Oklahoma City and has several spirits in their lineup, from vodka, gin, whiskeys, absinthe, and later this year, liqueurs. We were able to tour this distillery and have a private tasting, and it was an amazing experience.
Oh yeah, very accommodating. This was fun.
If you are interested in touring the distillery, you can do so on their website, woodworks.com, and also with that tour comes a tasting.
Cool.
This distillery opened in 2022 by founder and CEO David Wood. The master distiller is David Armstrong. He is your conductor, creating a symphony of notes when you taste any of their expressions. He'll tell you, when we did our tasting, he was like, okay, first you're going to get this note, and then comes this note. He led us into it.
Very passionate.
Yes, made it such an experience. And you could really get his dedication to the craft, and it's shown especially when you're looking at how they craft this vodka. It takes him about 23 to 30 hours to make, and he's there in the distillery checking on it every 20 minutes to make sure it's right. And they only use the hearts. So in distilling, there's heads, hearts, and tails. Mm-hmm. The heads are the things you want to throw out. Some people do recycle them and cycle them back in. Mm-hmm. The tails you either throw out or you can definitely recycle back in. But the heart is where it is. That's where you're getting the pure alcohol. You're not getting the impurities that come in the heads and the tails.
Correct. That gives you the off-putting taste when it's too much of the other in there.
Yeah, that gives you that headache.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no glycol, no charcoal mellowing. It's just, it is what it is. Woodworks is very handcrafted, from the way they distill the spirit, which this actually starts as a grain neutral spirit before it becomes a vodka, all the way down to hand-filled bottles. As Roger mentioned, the labels are hand placed on the bottles.
Yeah.
Which that was such an experience to see. You have to be very meticulous. So what was that experience like for you?
It was fun, man. I didn't think I was going to get to do that. Let's see. David was actually putting on labels. When we walked in, he came in and started putting labels on bottles, and I thought that was pretty neat. I mean, it was really just him putting them together, and there's a method that they have. That was unique to me. I'd never put any labels on a bottle. If you ever get to do that, please do. It's very, very fun and cool. Everything that goes into it. I mean, just how this comes about, every little piece. This is not one. This is 2 pieces here. You have a sticker here, another sticker above the cork here, and another one here. So, I mean, they take pride. Every bottle you go by right now, I don't know when they will change that, but hand labeled by the people that make it. And it's amazing.
It really is. You can really tell, again, like you said, the passion in what they do. They take pride in every spirit they create. They sit down, they taste it, and make sure it is of quality.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you told us a little bit about the bottle.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
So this is 80 proof.
Yep.
And it's 4 grain, so it's 50% corn. And the other 50% is a mix of wheat, rye, and barley. So this is a little different. Oh, I like that pop. 4 grains are something I feel are coming up in the industry as another distinction.
Yeah, they're beginning to get a lot more popular.
You see them also in whiskeys. I believe this is our first known 4-grain vodka.
Ooh, that smells so good. Just when you first open it. Ooh.
It's nice.
Has that sweet corn smell to it. That's just...
And this is actually an award-winning vodka. It won bronze at the 2023 San Francisco World Spirits Competition.
Mm-hmm.
It's also...
Cheers. Let's just
okay.
do this.
All right, let's
ready
do
to
it.
get started. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm.
It does have that sweetness to it.
This is very
approachable.
This
isn't 80%, is it? No.
This is a 90 proof.
90 proof.
90 proof. Okay. So yeah, 45%. And that is also penciled in, by the way.
Oh, wow. It is.
Yeah, that's not stamped. They pencil it in on the bottle. That's really cool as well.
Yeah, this is nice. And as you can see from the footage we have from the distillery, David really stepped us through what you taste as you sip on this. So listen out to some of the things he calls out where you get that corn.
It's starting to become more of a thing with people starting to want vodka that actually brings something to the table and not just super neutral. So you get the corn, wheat, barley, and rye, and you actually taste them in that order.
It's really nice that he's able to really walk you through that tasting.
Yeah. Man, this is beautiful. I'm still shocked at how much flavor is there versus many other vodkas that I've tried. It's very robust to just be a clean vodka. There's no flavors added to this, but you get a noticeable amount of richness here.
Yeah, it really is different. And I think it's just because of the mix of the grains. Like, it's still corn forward.
Yeah.
Which is what's pretty much popular right now in vodka.
Yeah, corn is very popular. I believe Tito's is pretty much 100% corn.
Smirnoff.
Yeah, 100% corn. Traditionally, you normally run into potato vodkas and stuff like that, but corn is a little sweeter. It still has that smoothness to it, but this is very approachable.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is something that we will do a mixed drink with, and new year, new us. We are actually going to go back to Woodworks and do the mixed drink with David.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Their bar, their atmosphere is very inviting. It has a speakeasy vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And part of their theme is, I guess you would say, literature. They have a lot of books. Every sip has a story, I believe they say. And it's really neat how they decorate. They had an old typewriter.
Yeah, I was just about to say the typewriter sitting up there in the background of the bar by the bottles. That's really cool.
Yeah, they had books. All their spirits are named after a reference in a book or a movie, I believe David said.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so this was really an experience for us, and we're excited to go back and do that mixed drink with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm going to finish. It's been a while since I just finished a vodka like this.
Oh, you mean since last year?
Yeah. That's incredible. I'm proud of this, especially coming out of Oklahoma. You know, I like the shirt.
Drink local spirits.
Drink local spirits. This is wonderful.
What does it say
Great job, guys.
on the bottle?
A story told in every sip. Yep. Everything's themed after the books.
And this has the synthetic cork?
Yes. Oh, that's a plus, man. If you guys remember correctly, I had a snafu with a organic wood cork, and it broke on me. And I was able to rescue that spirit and decant it. If you notice, back here. So that'll be sitting, and
throughout the year, we're going to actually fill that, right?
yeah, we're going to fill it up. We're going to start our Infinity series.
Ooh.
So we'll get to try that together. See how it goes. I don't know. It's always a gamble when you try to mix different spirits in a bottle and see what happens. But that's the fun of it.
But it's going to be Scotch based, right?
It's just going to be Scotch. It may be some blended Scotch. It may be some single malts in there, but it'll only be Scotch. I will not put any bourbons or anything like it. I don't think that would pan out very well because it's very different whiskey. But anyway. Oh, this is beautiful.
It really is.
It just makes me think of putting a label on the bottle. I'm partial to me being able to do this, so I know what it takes. They walked me through it. These bottles have a seam on them, little inside note there, and there's just a way to put this together. It's a masterpiece. It looks just like the one I made. This looks just like the one I made. I learned from the teacher, so I know exactly how to do this now, and they invited me back out to do it anytime I have some free hands to do
yes,
so.
Roger may have found his calling in labeling.
Yeah, they said I have a knack for it, so it's a multi-step process, but I'm good at it.
I'm trying to think of what the price point of this was. It's got to be somewhere between 45, 55 maybe. I could be wrong.
Wow, that's good. I don't think it's going to be much left for the cheers at the end. Let me set that
So
back.
I need you to slow down, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to set that back. I'm quite pleased with this, man. You guys did great work. Great work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely go to their distillery, pick it up. You can find it if you're in Oklahoma, in your local liquor stores.
Yeah.
They are branching out, and look forward to seeing their liqueurs later this year.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, as always, like, subscribe, and share. Check out our website. Check out our Teespring store for our merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
And cheers to the new year.
Cheers. Yeah, barely had enough there.
This is so good.
It is.